If you were like me at one point and you were stuck on trying to figure out how to choose a career in the healthcare field, this is the video for you. What's up everybody, my name is Daniel and welcome to The Scrubs Life. I'm a nursing student based out in Orange County, California, and in this channel I help anyone who is a pre-nursing student, a nursing student. I share helpful tips, advice, and I share my mistakes, my failures, and the whole 9 yards in my journey to becoming a future nurse practitioner. And in this video, I gave you 4 helpful things to consider when choosing what career in the healthcare field is best for you. Now let's get started. Oh, and also just a disclaimer, these are things that I personally went through to help me choose the field that I wanted to get to, which is nursing. I know there's going to be a lot of other factors that you can consider, but this is just what I did. First thing I thought about was lifestyle. What type of lifestyle are you comfortable living with? One thing you definitely have to consider is the number of hours a week you'll be working. A doctor's schedule is, of course, different than, say, that of a nurse's, where in a nurse you can possibly be working 40 hours a week versus a doctor that can be 40 to 60 hours a week. Are you comfortable working long hours, long shifts, the 36-hour shifts that sometimes physicians have to go through, or are you okay doing a 12-hour shift? Another thing to consider in terms of the lifestyle is the time that you have for yourself, your family, some well-deserved R&R time. How much of that are you willing to sacrifice? Are you okay with just having 1 day, 3 days, nursing field, for example? I'm sure some of you have already heard, 3 days on, 4 days off versus a doctor, you're not going to have that type of flexibility in your schedule. Would you like to pursue other passions? Would you need a lot of time to do that? You want to have a schedule and timing that aligns with your personal goals and your happiness. You don't want to be stuck doing something you don't want to do the rest of your life. Whatever lines up with your goals, that is definitely something to consider, is the lifestyle. All right, tip number 2 is the type of skills and work that you're going to be doing. Are you okay with seeing a lot of blood? Are you okay with being hands-on and getting your hands dirty in procedures? Are you okay with doing patient care? Are you okay with sitting behind a desk doing administrative work? Those are all things that you can look into that all tie into the healthcare field. It's just a matter of what are your preferences, really. So for example, if you are someone who is not queasy, that can look at blood and see cuts and scrapes and all that and not get, grossed out or feel like you want to pass out, surgery, of course, is something that you probably might be interested in. If you like talking to people, meeting people, caring for people directly, and being right in front of them, physician, nurse, you're going to be doing this job, this career, and if it's not something that you like, if it's something that makes you super uncomfortable, of course, you would not like it, right? So you have to choose something that totally aligns with your comfort level and something that, again, that you enjoy. Every field is not meant for everyone, and that's why you need to consider that. These tips have been helpful so far. Give this video a big thumbs up so I know that this is helping you guys out. Tip number 3, education. Of course, getting into a specific healthcare field, not every profession is equal when it comes to the amount of hours of training, the amount of hours of studying that you're gonna have to go through. Big example right here, med school. Being a physician, MD, DO. Everyone has their own amount of years that you need to do in order to become a physician. 2 years doing theory and learning your clinical skills. 2 years of rotations at a hospital. And then after that, you get your MD or DO, and then you go into interning. And depending on the specialty you want to get into, that's another 2 or 3 years that you're going to be going for your education. Do you want to start as soon as possible? That's something that you'll have to look into when choosing a profession. All right, so the last tip I'm going to give you guys today is to get experience. You should get your feet wet into the field that you're going into. You don't want to be going in blind as a bat and finding out once you finish your schooling and you're in the environment, you're like, oh my God, this is not something I want to do. I always suggest to people, if you're stuck between certain fields, if you're stuck between a nurse, a doctor, PT, or whatever, go volunteer, go shadow a doctor. For me, what I did, if you're here in California, there's a program that used to be called the Clinical Care Extender program, or now that they renamed it to the Health Scholar programs. If you are a health scholar in California or in any other state, leave in the comment section below and tell us how that experience was valuable to you, because it is one of the best experiences that I went through. It helped me deepen my interest in wanting to be in the healthcare field. Be inside a hospital setting as early as possible. Besides volunteering and shadowing and all that, you can also go to your school clubs, school fairs, your career counselor. They might be able to be some insight. For me, I joined the pre-medical fraternity at the time when I wanted to be a physician. It definitely helped me strengthen my interest in the healthcare field again. I'm always going to be grateful for are the connections I made there. Even though I'm not pursuing medicine anymore, the friends I made there, they're like a second family to me. All right, so in conclusion, those are 4 tips that I can share with you guys that helped me into shaping my decision into choosing nursing. So if those were helpful, give this video a big thumbs up. In the comment section below, what career in healthcare are you considering getting into, or what career in healthcare are you already in and working towards? Leave it down there below, guys. I love reading your guys' comments and seeing, where everyone's at. We're all a big, nice community here. That's it for today's video, guys. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. That's all I have for you guys today. And remember to be yourself, love yourself, and do what makes you happy. Peace out, guys. This video, I give you 4 things to consider when choosing the right career in healthcare. Wow, I cannot talk.